Paul, hats off to a great team that we just played. Texas is really good. When I watched them on film, I felt like they were NCAA Elite Eight Final Four type of team. Three guards that can score 20 at any time. Big guys that are big, strong, athletic, can rebound, can score in the post, block shots. They have all the components to be a national champion. So I thought they played a great game. We did a good job of defending them for a lot of the game. But I thought in the end, when you give offensive rebounds to teams like that, it's eventually gonna come back and get you. Like I've said all along, I like my team. It was the first semblance that we've had all year of the way we look in practice. And that's the team that I want to show up every night. We're not perfect, we got a long way to go, but we have the components to cause people problems. Questions?
Kenny, did this game, do you feel like this proved kind of what you've been preaching to the players, that they needed to have a game like this, even in a loss, to know where they need to be?
Well, I felt like, my words in the locker room was simply this. Do you understand why I push you the way I push you? Do you understand why I make you do conditioning the way I make you do it? Do you understand why I hold you to a high standard? And I go bananas when you don't hold yourself or I don't see that standard. Because eventually, these are the games that define you. These are the games that make you a good team. These situations, look, we're changing a culture. We're bringing something back, something that has been broken or not as good as it used to be or whatever we want to say it is. We have to earn respect. And by earning respect, you're not just going to do this in a game. You got to do this in the practice. I hope my message was, I hope that now I don't have to fight you on the little things. I hope you understand why I push you the way I push you, so that when you're in these battles, we come out on top. We know we're not going to get the ball bouncing in our favor. We still have to win. That's what it is.
Okay, well, what did you see out of Tyler tonight? You see yourself playing Sky, Tyler, and just playing those three guards out at the same time?
Of course, I think Tyler brings a dynamic to the team, and he's fresh out of high school. He brings a fire, he brings a toughness. He's tough to guard, he attacks the rim with force. He attacks the paint with force, he makes good passes. But he has to continue to grow. And as he grows, our team will get better. I love him and Sky on the court together because you have a hard time keeping them in front. They both can score, they both can distribute, and they're both really good defenders when they're locked in.
Sky mentioned it. He's playing pretty good defense on that last possession. Is that just something?
Like he said, the kid's a shot maker. I thought it was good defense. He made a pretty good, hell of a shot. It was a hell of a shot.
Kenny, this is probably the best game from Brandon so far this season, just in terms of his shot making and scoring ability. What did you see from him in that first half, to where he was able to get some open looks and just seemed like he had a better job of finishing at the rim this time?
I thought his energy was better in the first half. I thought as the game went on, he sort of wilted down. I thought also, look, Brandon is a good basketball player, and I got to find a way to get it all out, right? Some of it he's not going to want to just give it. I have to push it out. So there are times in the second half I thought he was too emotional, and he ends up getting ticky-tack fouls. But he's learning. He's learning, and this is a great game for him to build on, along with Dennis. This is a great game for them both to learn from.
How much does this feel like a step forward for year two for you?
A step forward, for me, I know it's a step forward regardless of how we play today. It's a step forward in the character of kids that have came in this program. It's a step forward in the focus of kids that really want to be better, kids that want to be coached. A step forward in the brand of basketball that we want to play. They're good basketball players. Regardless of wins and losses right now, we've taken a step forward, and I knew that before this game. But now I need them to start feeling what it's like to win, what it's like to compete and win. When the other team is playing well and you win, that's important for this program. And for me, it's only going to get better. It's not going to get worse. It's only going to get better. And I'm excited about it. I go to work every day, and all I think about is how do I help this program get better? How do I help it get better? And again, I like my team. I'm satisfied. I really would have wanted to win this game.
So what do you think is missing? How do you guys take that next step?
What I think is missing is the little things. What if they don't get 4 or 5 offensive rebounds at the end of the game? What if we understood that they were going to collapse, instead of contesting a big guy at the rim, we make an extra pass and we knock down 1 or 2 more shots? That's the step. What if we fight to keep the ball in front? What if we don't give up a middle on a guy crab dribbling to the middle that he gets a jump hook? All the things that we practice. Those little minute things, over time they become big things over the course of a game. And you lose a game by 1 and think about all the mistakes on the little things that we made, that we couldn't control.
Okay, we good?
Yeah, can I have one more question?
Okay, next question.
You said on Wednesday that Akron wasn't in any trouble. Is there any reason that he didn't make the trip tonight?
Coach Payne's decision, he's not in any trouble. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Do you think that that's a punishment for for being missing this trip?
Not at all.
Okay.